Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Remnant from the Ashes. This is available on PC, on the Epic Store, and Steam. That does have crossplay in between the two as well. Just have to link up your Epic account on your on the settings there. Pretty simple, easy to do if you want to crossplay between that. Doesn't have crossplay between console and PC, or like Xbox only has Xbox and not PS4. So it's a little bit limited in that regard. It is up to 3 players. The difficulty will scale up, of course, based on your gear and the number of players you have in as well. And it does have a variety of weapons you can pick up. Playing through the first campaign, you're not going to get everything though. And there's actually a separate adventure mode. And if you do have the DLC, one of the DLCs as well, the Swamps of Cronus, you can actually get a bunch of different weapons and skins from that as well, and some other traits specific to that. This is all the guns we have collected. Yeah, I played this for about 45 hours plus between Steam and Epic. Been rather seamless transition between the two regarding the save as well. And each gun, some of them, the world kind of boss weapons you can craft. There's different ways. Some bosses you can even get multiple ways, depending on you kill them, decisions you make. You will get different weapons. So a lot of replayability on that end. I feel like I could definitely play this for at least another 50 hours and might not get quite everything. But yeah, I just have a variety of weapons and mods as well. So a lot of flexibility in your builds. We go to our main weapons. Some really nice weapons. A variety of great effects too. It is a survival action shooter, and it is beautiful. A little Dark Soulsy, very roguelike as well. Just a variety of consumables, most of which you will forget to use as well. I'm actually gonna pop up some of this, some Mudtooth elixir, and then we'll do the stew as well. Get our stamina up. Yeah, you do have hit points and stamina, and you think that looks like that's a lot, but no, it is really not a lot of health and stamina. It is kind of a little Souls-like getting hit as well, depending on your difficulty. It does have 4 difficulties. Let's just go through. This is where the majority of your hub time you will spend getting consumables in here. Then actually just go around the corner. And this lady, rather unpleasant. Whenever you want to craft a new weapon that you get from materials or mods, she is your gal there.
I'm not in the mood for
Yeah.
that.
And this guy
Certainly.
basically does all your armor upgrades and weapons, etc. So, really nice. Yeah, eventually, if you do want to get stuff all the way to 20, though, you're going to need Celicrums. And those are not easy to get. Sometimes you're going to have to reroll. There are some tips and tricks you can do if you get on the wiki as well on how to just rerun the first part of the game real quick. At least get a couple relatively quickly and just kind of farm it that way. But not quite as fun. And graphically, it is pretty good. It is fairly decent. No really complaints on the graphic. It is dynamically generated, at least in the adventure mode. You will see a lot of the same stuff. But it's not bad, but sometimes you do tend to get lost on the map as well. But let's actually pop out to kind of like your Dark Souls bonfire. This is a checkpoint. Alright. You do have a survival mode as well. And this just gives you glowing fragments that you can use to buy different armor skins. It's not, you don't need that. It doesn't affect your campaign or anything. It doesn't really give you any bonuses. Just lets you have some different skins to show off. And it is kind of a timed run where you just don't start with very much and you have to kill. And it gets harder along time as it goes on. A little bit of fun after I think you play the base game. And you can have a separate adventure anytime you want. Randomly generated. Let's see, between any other zones, especially with the DLC, etc. For different difficulties. And it's not saying insanely, if you just play it on the normal, pretty simple stuff. A couple tactics you will need to use. But I just wanted to, okay, there we go, because I wanted to go Yeah, we're actually going to tackle... We've been trying to tackle this on the live stream as well. Yeah. We're doing the boss on hard for the DLC. Subject 2923. But as the more people you play, the more it scales up to about 3 times the damage and the boss has the health. So I thought I'd just give it a trick during this review. And the music, pretty spot on. I have had lately some bugs creep into the sound where the sound will be slightly off. Like there's some kind of like echo effect. It's hard to describe, but it's kind of slightly off-putting. And bug-wise, occasionally I've seen a small thing, but usually I'll just roll out of it and it just fix itself. Nothing really game-breaking though. And I won't be mentioning too much of the story. The story's alright though, the story's alright. And we'll skip any cutscenes we get during this unless we beat it, but the majority I might get pwned here. Alright. Am I ready? Because I want to do that right away. So beam rifle does have quite a fit. Oh, before I get in there, let's also, God, because I'm going to be screaming and running around quite a bit. We also didn't get into the traits. A lot of these traits you will pick up along the way, but there's a lot of times you have to do special things. Like the Elder Knowledge. You're going to have to look that one up because people had to tell me about that one. But you can get it fairly early into the game, and it will give you experience up 20%. Very nice to have. I do believe there are 500 levels in the game. I'm only about 194 myself, so still a long way to go, but so I did go bigger. Got a little, almost my endurance all the way up. Did have a little bit of teamwork. Quick hands for the reloading, because this beam rifle, first boss, it's a little slow. It is a little slow. So anything I can do to help. Revivalist, which probably won't come into two-hand hammer because I'm going to do this single player right now. I did get Kingslayer up to that critical damage, plus 25%. Yeah, very nice. Executioner critical chance up 25%. Swiftness, because you want to be moving fast there. Exploiter's weak spot damage up 20%. And range damage up 15%. I don't even remember picking that one, but alright. Do I feel good? Do I feel ready? Alright, let's go do this. Show off a little bit of the combat as well. Now, this was free on Epic for a while. And it is a $40 value game. And the DLC, altogether, that's about another 20 bucks. But this really is a $60 game. It is probably one of my favorites I've played lately as well. Alright, we'll just... don't be a chicken. Let's get into this. And alright, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I did keep quiet a little bit on that one, but... Oh. I think I might have broken my wrist during that fight, but did take me a few armor changes and switching up tactics a little bit, but I've actually had about 3 weeks of progress trading on this in group hard mode, so yeah, there we go. Kind of a little bit of a beautiful end to a beautiful game. Yeah, overall, ladies and gentlemen, I do have to give this 8 out of 10. It's got a couple small things. Dynamic generation could be a little bit better. Sometimes a few audio issues. Camera angle issues for sure. A couple little glitches and bugs, but overall,
You did it.
a great game.
It's gone.
Decent story, good voice acting, great music, great action. Definitely do give it a recommend, even at the full price.
Towards
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys enjoyed.
It's
Hit
not
that like button, this
what
help a
it
lot.
was.
Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
This can't be right.
What is it?
Well, I'll be.